This is your fourth and final fan-requested Friday matchup of the week. The Buff Carrot requests Andreas Munzer and Shawn Rhoden. Well, this is a very interesting comparison, and I honestly would say there probably is no comparison with these two bodybuilders anywhere on the internet. But there is now. Andreas Munzer, he has a lot of top quality body parts there, but it just does not seem to flow as well as the Shawn Rhoden front double bi. Now, don't get me wrong, even in the conditioning there, Andreas Munzer looks unreal. But like I said, there just seems to be a flow of Shawn Rhoden's physique. Is he better? I don't know. Andreas Munzer has some pretty good legs there, actually probably better than Shawn Rhoden's. Rhoden has that tremendous V taper, just unbelievable. So it is actually close in the front double bicep, and that says a lot for Andreas Munzer. Slight edge to Rhoden. Go to the front lat spread, and I cannot believe my eyes, guys. Well, actually, I can, because this is the front lat spread. Andreas Munzer, one of the best of all time in this pose. Take a good look, guys, and do a fair comparison, and tell me that Andreas Munzer is not defeating the 2018 Mr. Olympia champion. He's winning in the pecs. He's winning in the abs. Definitely winning in the lats. Take a good look at his lats. Very Dorian-esque. Man, I cannot get over those legs of Andreas Munzer. Some of the driest conditioning ever. And Shawn Rhoden is incredible conditioning. Turn to the side, and Rhoden gets an instant point here. He gets an instant edge. Look at how peeled, as Shawn Rhoden says, I was so peeled. So peeled. And he was peeled, as he says. But anyway, guys, an easy win for Rhoden here. Look at the pecs. They seem to shrivel away from the side. Good set of pecs from the front for Andreas. Go to the side tricep, and wow, I was surprised at this side tricep hit to spec from Andreas Munzer. Usually he didn't do this one, but this one should have been in the side tricep video. Look at the single out the tricep itself, just remarkable. Actually, Andreas usually hit this one here, and have a look at his tricep, guys. Was there anybody so dry? I mean, Shawn Rhoden was peeled, as he says, but Andreas Munzer was peeled too, guys. Turn around and have a look at the back development, because honestly, this one is close enough. And I know I would take criticism if I gave this one to Andreas, but hey, I gotta call it like I see it. Now, this is a case where Shawn Rhoden, he is peeled like he says. Look at the glutes there. He is so dry from behind. But so is Andreas Munzer. And look at his lats. Look at his Christmas tree. And in the trap development. This guy is unbelievable. Shawn Rhoden winning in the calf department. Definitely, I would say. Actually close, guys, in the rear lat spread. But I think the size, Shawn Rhoden, he's a little bit bigger than Andreas. So he was probably getting an edge. The rear double bicep, I cannot get over how good this Andreas Munzer is. He's taking Shawn Rhoden in many poses, and Shawn Rhoden, the Olympia-winning version. That just goes to show you guys, back in the early to mid-90s, I mean, you had Shawn Ray, Dorian Yates, Nasser Allison Body, Flex Wheeler, Kevin Levrone. I mean, he had to deal with the likes of those guys, Charles Clermonte. I mean, those guys would probably all beat Shawn Rhoden, arguably. But anyway, guys, this guy was just tremendous. It's close. It's close in both of the back shots. Rhoden is a little bit bigger, but my goodness. Upper body alone, Andreas might be a little drier, but look at how peeled. I'm so peeled. His glutes are. All right, guys, this is close. And Shawn Rhoden, this is looking good for him, because this decision is up in the air, and Rhoden's definitely getting a point here. Genetically speaking, his abs, much more aesthetically speaking, I think. Andreas, he lacks a split, I think, in the middle of the abs. It's so weird seeing a guy with a so dry conditioning, not the best ab and thigh. This is disappointing. Andreas, he had top 10 poses in the tricep and in the front lat, but then he phoned it in with this ab and thigh. Shawn Rhoden gets a strong point here with only one more pose to go. Ladies and gentlemen, Andreas Munzer. I mean, if you did an interview with Shawn Rhoden, excuse me, Shawn Rhoden, what do you think of Andreas Munzer's physique here in the front, or in the most muscular crab pose?
He is so peeled. So peeled.
And he is so peeled. Almost enough to give him the overall victory in this, guys. But could I do that? Could I do that to you guys and insult your intelligence? How many comments would I get? How dare you vote a mid-carder from the 90s to be better than the Olympia champion? How dare you? Well, I dare. It's Fan Request Friday, and I judge a little looser, so to speak. So you know what? Andreas Munzer, he is getting a victory in this one. He was beating Rhoden in a couple of poses. The ones that Rhoden was winning in, honestly, it was close. And that back development of Andreas was dry, peeled. Very good, very good. So, like I said, guys, I know I'm going to take some criticism in this one. But either way, Andreas Munzer is a winner today on Fan Request Friday. And don't forget that, guys. May he rest in peace. Maybe this would put a smile on his face. Hit thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel, and get your request in if you still have time. And look forward to next week's Fan Request lineup. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram, because that is where I will post the lineup on a Wednesday, and you'll find out. Have a great weekend, guys.